Hey everybody, season's greetings to you. Happy Monday. I'm so sorry that I forgot my antlers today, but we're still gonna bring the Christmas spirit and cheer to you and your household right here on DBS this morning. So I'm Chayla Mendez, your morning host, and please wake up your entire household. It's gonna be a very festive day and still one where we're gonna learn a lot of important matters. So please wake up in the know with us today as we start off with our morning news highlights. 2, that white blinded me, and 1. Thank you so much for being part of our DBS family. It is a Monday, it is the start of the week, it is the 6th of December, which means we got to be feeling the spirit and that good energy. We're here to spread it. Please tell everybody that DBS this morning is here, and we'll be right back. So I'm really excited right now in this moment. Of course, you know, our battle during the pandemic is not over. Of course, we even know there's a new variant now, Omicron, which means we cannot let our guards down. And today, right here at the SMA, as you already know, a donation was made by Friends of Toronto. And I'm really excited to be able to be speaking with Astrida. And she is a registered nurse and representing for the respiratory clinic. So, of course, the donation of masks, I think off the top of our heads, we can already think of how this is going to be put to use. But I just want to hear from you first, especially how the team felt hearing the news that they'd be getting support and supplies, like something very needed right now, like masks.
Okay, well, this donation, trust me, is greatly appreciated because on a day-to-day basis at the respiratory hospital, we use masks like crazy. It's every 5 minutes, every patient, everything you do, you have to be changing your mask. So we go through a lot of masks on a daily basis. So we really appreciate the donation from Friends of Toronto, and it is going to go a very long way in the care of our patients and in the safety of us as the staff, the nurses, the doctors, the auxiliary staff attending to the patients.
Now, with regards to that, that's exactly what I want to hear about right now, because obviously this donation was specifically for frontline workers, and you guys face this every single day, not just when you go home to your families, but it is part of your job. So it's like you never really get a break from it. So what has it been like, and even just a feel for the team, just pushing through and enduring as, we continue to ride the waves of the pandemic?
Oh, well, for the fourth wave, trust me, it was very tiring, exhausting on our part. But we did everything that we could. We left our families behind. We left everything we do on a day-to-day basis behind just to tend to the people of St. Lucia, to the positive patients, the negative patients, the suspect patients, whatever came our way. We dealt with it on a day-to-day basis. We stayed without lunch. We stayed without going to the washroom, but it was something that we were there to do in order to attend to our family and our patients, because our own family, we've lost family members. We have to care for our own family members, and it's very difficult. But we did everything that we had to do in order to care for the people. And right now we have the Omicron coming out, so this is one that we have to prepare ourselves for. And we have the festive season also coming up, so you can imagine that everybody would want to be gathering as families and stuff, so we have to prepare ourselves for a possible outbreak.
Absolutely.
So,
and I'm so happy that you said this, St. Lucia, because this is where we want to close off. Just reminding you at this point, we cannot afford to let our guards down. You heard from Astrida herself, part of the front line, how, tedious, difficult it can be, the sacrifices being made just to keep all of us safe, our nation safe. So let us not let our guards down. Again, this donation is very useful, but it will only go a long way if we continue to do our part. So thank you so much as well. And St. Lucia, we want you to keep safe. Hey everybody, so right now I want to introduce you to Leanne Louisi, and she is representing for the Millennial Heights Medical Complex. And I'm really intrigued to have this discussion with you. Again, donations of this sort, people might loosely, I think, not realize the significance of something as simple as a mask. We think of respiratory devices and whatnot, but this is really important. And as we already know, with the new variant out, we can't afford to let our guards down. So I can only imagine, especially for you all, that this is going to be a significant contribution in helping again with the efforts.
Definitely. When it comes to our patients and staff of Millennial Heights Medical Complex, which is the OKEU, European Union Hospital, as well as the St. Lucia National Mental Wellness, MASK is one of our first lines of defense. So daily, every day, all the time, patients coming in, the staff, moving around and interacting with patients daily. This is a significant importance to us. It's something we cannot go without, we cannot function without. So this is going to be excellent coming up. So we're very, very happy and thankful from our friends of Toronto for bringing those masks down to St. Lucia for us.
Absolutely. Now, even with this, it's a great opportunity, the fact that we can speak with someone, again, who's part of the frontline team. And I think when we think about it, we don't realize the efforts. I mean, we're in media, so we also understand technically we are frontline too. But with all the efforts, the energy that's being put in, I think, and now with the festive season coming up, is there anything you'd like to share with our public, so that way we don't get relaxed, we don't let our guards down, especially in a time like this?
Definitely. With the season coming up, I know we all want to go out and celebrate and have a good time, but we all want to remember that we want to be able to go out and celebrate and have a good time. So wearing our masks, washing our hands, social distancing, these are the things that continue to allow us to go out. And I know we need to see our friends and families, but we also want to stay safe so that we can all continue to enjoy it and, move into the new year and hopefully to have, less, stringent protocols. But it can only happen if we follow the current protocols so that we can get there. So I really want everybody to have a wonderful season, but always remember what we need to do so that we can continue to stay safe together.
Absolutely. I think I couldn't say that perfectly myself. So St. Lucia, we still have more. Joining us here, we are at the St. Lucia Manufacturers Association, where something very important is happening. Of course, we know our battle through the pandemic is still ongoing. We have a new variant, which means we need to be reminded that we cannot let our guards down. Now, one of the most important part of this is a group that we like to call our frontline workers. Today I'm excited because we are here with Paula James, and today she's going to let us know, because a very special group called Friends of Toronto Community Services came together to make sure that a shipment of masks, and I think we know how that can already be put to very good use, would be sent down here to aid our frontline workers in what has been happening. So first of all, how are you doing today, Paula?
I am fine, Sheila.
Good. So the first thing I really want to know is, of course, the Manufacturers Association helped to be almost like the middleman in this to ensure a seamless transfer and make this happen. So just tell us a little bit about this connection.
One of our members has a connection with them in Canada, and they contacted him, which is Roston Taylor. And Roston just said, Paula, I'll give you this to do so that you have the time to organize and get it done, so we can have some media presentation so that we can show the public what St. Lucians and Friends of St. Lucia is also doing in Canada to help with the COVID-19. Because they sent in 50,000 boxes of masks. Wow. And the 50,000 masks, because each box had 1,000. And so you get 50,000 masks. And they distributed it. Rotary Club of Grosley also did some. Mm-hmm. So that's why I only had 26,000 with me. And they distributed to the same sort of, like the police, the homes and whatnot in Grosley. So that was another way of trying to get it to move as quickly as possible, because they really wanted it to be distributed quickly. And they made contact with other persons in Canada, mm-hmm. and they were able to do the shipping, to get in the clearing. The persons who made the mask, they contacted them in Canada. So it was a whole lot of persons who came together to make this done, but the initiation came from the Friends of Community Service in Toronto.
Great. Now, with that being said, I think it's really perfect timing, especially as we start and kick off the festive season, where normally these are around the times, the aftermath is where we may have spiked cases, which we're not even hoping for this year. But, with all of this happening, I think it's just great that they had support and a group like Friends of Toronto to be able to do this. So can you just tell us a little bit more about the group? Because I'm sure our viewers would like to know.
I think it's a group made up of St. Lucians, from what I saw in the email, St. Vincentians, and some people from Barbados. So it looked like just a community, as they call themselves, right, in Toronto. And they did do charitable stuff, and because of COVID, they wanted to find a way to give back to the Caribbean, to their homeland. So they went ahead and sourced donations. I saw in the email also they went to the government, maybe to get waiver of some things. I saw they went to some other companies and a shipping company from Toronto who ships to St. Lucia to get that done. So I also think he's St. Lucian. So in doing all of this, you have to network a lot. And I think that was their way of trying to do their bit in Canada. Then when he got here, you also have the part of distribution.
Absolutely.
So the quicker you can get this out, the better for them, because the frontline staff need it. So they used us, they used Rotary Club, and a few other persons, which I saw on the list, that to help them get the distribution going. And I think that's how we ended up doing the 8 groupings today.
Good. Now, as you will come to know St. Lucia, as Paula mentioned, 8 groups were represented today. So we had from the police, the fire services, we had Millennium Heights Medical Complex, we had the respiratory center, the health centers as well. So many sectors were here represented, and we'd like to have a quick word from a couple of them, so at least you can hear firsthand from some of our frontliners exactly how something as simple as masks can make a tremendous effort in their part in trying to protect us and keep us all safe.
Greetings and welcome to this morning's Soccercise session with Laurie and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat. This morning's jam is Merry Christmas St. Lucian Style by the Mighty Paley. Let's get moving. We know you love this one. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, step and.
Music in the air and people everywhere are
4,
wishing
3,
you good
2,
cheer.
next leg. And
So come on everyone, it's time we had some fun. The
4,
jolly Christmas
3,
season has
forward
begun.
and back.
And let me wish you Merry Christmas.
One more, wave side to
Merry
side.
Christmas,
And
St. Lucian style.
V-step again.
It's the only place I know where people
Wave.
celebrate so the butch of the holy
4,
child.
3, 2, and. Hey! 4, 3, 2, 1. This leg.
After midnight mass, when fats start to blast, make
4,
sure you have enough
3,
liquor to
2,
last.
next leg.
Cause that's the time of year when old friends suddenly appear and they'll
4,
drink with you until the next
2,
new year.
V-step, this side.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas, Merry
wave.
Christmas, St. Lucian style.
V-step again.
It's the only place I know
Hey.
where people celebrate so the butch of the holy child. As a St. Lucian, I'm telling you as man, Christmas here is a
3,
special occasion. We don't have no snow and the mistletoe we don't know, but
4,
when it comes to
3,
fashion, we lead the show.
V-step, let's go.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas, Merry
wave.
Christmas, St. Lucian style.
V-step.
Is the only place I know where people celebrate so the butch of the holy child.
Hey! I know you're smiling with us. Let's go. And
See the old and young, fetting all around.
4,
I tell you, man,
3,
Christmas here is right
2,
on.
next leg.
So if you are down here, you'll love this time of year. Just
4,
come along, we've
3,
got a drink to
2,
spare.
V-step.
And we'll wish you Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Wave it out.
St. Lucian style
V-step.
is the only place I know
Hey.
where people celebrate so debauch at the holy child.
Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. That was our session for today. Thank you so much for choosing to flaunt with Soccercise St. Lucia. Have a festive day.
So I hope you enjoyed your Soccercise sweat to start off the week. Of course, it's festive, it's fun, it is the Christmas season, and this is what we're here to do. Make sure we bring some joy into your household. Hopefully you enjoyed today's show, and we still have plenty more to come your way. Tomorrow is going to be another day, a better day, and for sure I'm going to make sure I have my antlers, because I mean, how can I be Santa's helper and I forgetting my props? You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, people, we're wishing you a beautiful day. Thank you again for being part of our family. I'm Chayla Menz, and I'm here to let you know we will be back and better than ever tomorrow. So we will see you next time.